Hi everyone, welcome on in and welcome back if you were here earlier today when I was playing Divinity Original Sin 2. We are all a little bit silly today, right now at least, but I
What
hope
makes you say that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We are going to do a quick introduction and then get into the game because I might have been the cause for a lot of tangenting before we got started. I am so sorry about that. Music, Adrian von Ziegler, exclamation point music too. You know the drill. That's really the only thing I have to say, so Twitch doesn't actually hit me with a... That. Also, perks, Lilith did a thing. Speaking of... Lilith, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi. I'm playing Cyrodilia World with the Tiefling Bard. I'm fine.
Do you need a moment? Catch yourself, Lillith.
I'm done either way. Just continue.
Lupo.
Hello, LupoZo playing Drazan, the cleric centaur. Clippity clop.
Yes, it's gonna be one of those days today. Sen.
Hello, Sen is Sen and Sen plays E2, the Leonin Barbarian, mighty champion of Iroas.
Ash. You're muted.
God damn it, this is because I'm eating and I get told off for eating on mic. Damn it. Hello, I'm by far I play Leo today. I'll mute myself now so I can eat. Yum yum.
Cheers. Jason.
Hello, I am Jason. I play the pink-haired druid Nelly.
And Vitz.
Hello, I'm Viskugga and I'm playing Victor Ayuste, the Tiefling Monk.
Nice. And anyone want to give us a quick rundown of what happened last time?
Puppies.
Bad dogs.
No, puppies.
Very bad dogs.
Oh yeah.
We went into a abandoned village with a lot of dead people and also two-headed dogs. That was not very happy. And Lupus, you're muted.
I'm not talking.
Oh, I thought you were I just saw your mouth moving like, are you saying something?
I was just going like 4. That's 4 heads in total.
They were two-headed dogs. So basically, yes, four
two of them.
heads.
Mm.
Yeah, two-headed dogs.
Yes.
They did not seem threatening at first until it roared in one of its face and it was like meh. And they tried speaking with it in different languages, didn't work until
And
I think it was-
Itu shoved a harpoon up its butt.
yeah, after Siri accidentally said something bad to it apparently in yeah. So apparently she said something bad in her own language, so whoops. We got into combat, everyone schmick and schmack the hell out of the two-headed dogs, E2 ripping out one of the hearts. Leo becoming stoned.
What?
Neri
Don't remember that.
Encased in stone.
Oh yeah.
Neri becoming a very big cat. Neri.
Nelly.
Becoming a very big
Fish guy.
cat. Fish cat became cat guy. And also jumping through a roof, falling through the roof, finding a secret tunnel
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. And the funeral rites for the not so mighty people of Heliod.
And the
Yep.
stealing of gold. Well, not. We're just looking at the gold inside the tavern of the dead people.
Neri is stealing booze.
Yeah, that too. Just like, vodka, yes.
And Leo thinking Siri's flirting with E2. Apparently.
And Jason, can you turn into an elephant at this point?
No.
Wow. It's a shame.
There's no elephant
could-
in the room.
Because we could call him Neri the Elephant. Neri the Elephant back the trunk.
I don't know if other countries know that one.
I mean, if you're not an elephant, you're irrelevant.
Ah.
Everything is
Crack on.
fine, people.
Yeah,
Everything is fine.
it's just a silly day today, okay? Just, yeah. Disclaimer, we are silly.
We're all going to die today, and we are prepared.
But yes, I should probably open the thing where I wrote the stuff. That is probably a good call. Well, no, wait. This. Yes, this is the one. Okay. As the sun has now finally set over this unfortunate village, the sounds of night creatures come out, and you are suddenly standing in almost complete darkness. No lights shine from the sky yet. Nyx has not yet a light with its glory. And you are... Shush. Yeah, there are puddles of blood around you. 3 of you seem to be in what once was a tavern, having seen big claw marks around a hatch in the floor. What would you like to do? Why is this thing not playing? I don't know.
Why am I there?
Huh?
Have Siri and entered now.
Yep.
Yep, they would have. I have to just restart Sirenscape because it's being a butt.
Crouched behind the bar, and then when they come in, I just come up with some booze. Like, so what brings you to my tavern? Like I'm talking alcohol. Like, this
Siri
is too
would-
gold.
Siri would just find a bar stool, basically, and just like, just give me anything you want, honey.
I'll go. I search for some clean glasses and I start pouring out some of the good. If I can find some of the good stuff, I'll start pouring out some of the good stuff.
You having a drink?
No, absolutely not. I'm not doing it again.
Perfect.
You don't have to, darling.
Can I search for some cider? That
Give me
might
something
taste
strong.
like fruit juice.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, most of the stuff in this tavern has been either smashed or otherwise destroyed.
I have a stomach of steel. I can stick anything.
And it's kind of, sort of, a little bit out of the way. They don't really have any orchards around, so
Just like cheap
yeah,
spirit bottle, maybe. Yeah.
yeah.
And I just give him like not a full one. Maybe it's like half full or something. I just give him like the bottle of hard liquor. Like,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's not great, but it's not like bad either. It's like that, you know, that lowest shelf kind of alcohol you can get at a bar. That's the quality.
So you come to look at my hole, have you?
You're speaking
I'm sorry,
of your
what?
secret tunnel.
Yes. Oh, and
Yeah.
I'll point at like the trapdoor.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about something else. No, I don't know where to look. I'm just like.
Yeah.
Neri's smacking. He's just like, and then I think he's
am
gonna
really bad influence, aren't I?
go. It's about 40 foot down.
Yes.
There's currently a torch down there.
Yep.
It seems to be caves and sand. I don't know where it goes. I think it might be a escape route for the villagers. But we could always check it out.
Let's see. Nighttime, dark tunnel. I see where
Same
this
thing.
is going.
You can? Where does it go?
Could it be an escape tunnel?
To where?
There's a ladder leading down into it. So it seems to be leaning against the cliff wall.
Alright, I'm just gonna go look. And I start climbing down.
As you climb down into... does Neri have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay.
60 foot.
So 60 foot. Let me quickly check the thing I have prepared. And where are you? Nope. Where is it? There it is. So I'm going to do a ruler thing from the stair. Yeah, you can see over there. Nice. So we're going to hide these guys. So when you climb down the ladder, the first thing you see is a gigantic fish skeleton.
Awesome! I run over to it.
The second thing would be, let's see, pillars, marble pillars that seem to have once upon a time supported an arch holding what looks like a very fancy building. Along to your, when you're facing the temple, to your left looks like what looks like an underground river that seems to have carved its way through the rocks and sand that you're standing on. It's happily bubbling along. And
Fish and water? Ah, this dude's tavern's the best.
you also see several unlit braziers and broken statues.
Oh, okay. What are the statues of?
The one closest to you that you can actually see, you have no idea. You can see the plinth where it once stood, and then there is a bunch of just rubble. So this here, you can see what looks like a helmet made out of stone, like it's been carved out of stone, but the rest is just rubble.
Nice.
Further along is more fish-shaped skeletons, but they are enormous. So I'm
Just looking around, and I go, guys,
So I'm gonna.
The
Yes.
tavern owner has a freaking temple underneath his tavern.
Yeah, Siri will basically be like, well, no, someone needs to keep the new guy alive, apparently, because he's walking off by his own.
No. Wait just one moment. He is just having an adventure on his own. Nothing wrong with that. Just let him get it out. He'll either come back to us with something, or he won't. And then we can go find him. Just give him
Yeah.
a moment. You shouldn't hold his hand.
Never said I would hold his hand, and she goes down.
I'll stop that. There's a temple down there. Don't wait for me.
I'm checking out the water to see if it's the cause of the death of the fish. If it's perhaps from. Because if there's a fair few dead fish around, I'd be worried the water is toxic, or perhaps there's something wrong with the environment down here.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Okay, why are these guys not showing up? Hello? Hello? There you are.
Investigation.
So you would be.
Yeah, I don't do investigation. I do nature. I don't do investigation.
It looks like water. It's very nice water. It's moving water, so you can assume it's not that bad. And it's cold. It's very, very cold.
Oh, I'm gonna forget this. I put my hand in it. Just my pinky.
Excuse. Why is there a square in the thing?
No clue.
Why is there a rectangle in my map?
What rectangle? I don't see one.
A big golden rectangle.
Yes.
It's a mustard rectangle.
That's weird.
Oh, the other map. Oh, okay.
Is it a monster?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
did you
don't
match?
know
With the
why
five
there's a
golden
rectangle on my map, because I didn't put it there, but you know. You put your hand in the water and it is cold. Like, as cold as the deepest parts of the ocean you have ever been in.
Oh, kind of
Oh, that's
put my
a
hand
nice
through it.
post.
I have cold resistance, so I don't think I'm too.
Oh yeah, no, it's not cold enough to actually damage you, but it is very reminiscent of like the coldest you've ever dove into the ocean. You could you can reasonably deduce that this water is probably coming from deep inside the rock.
Yes, like a spring, so like a fresh water. Is it fresh water?
Yeah, it's fresh water. There's no salt, and you can see moss and algae growing around it.
I still wouldn't drink it though.
No, probably. Oh,
Does
people.
magic react with it normally? Can I use shape water on it?
Yeah.
And see if it moves?
Absolutely.
So it moves, was I just kind of
Yeah.
swim my hand
moves
back and
with
forwards?
it moves with your well, as you move it with the spell, it just follows you without resistance. As you cast this, please give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
Should be.
Siri, what are you doing?
Seeing him playing with the water.
Nice. Siri has dark vision as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's reveal a little bit more of the map, as you can see it. So you can see inside this temple a little bit more. I'm actually going to use the polygon for this.
Because I've moved.
Yeah. And you can see that there are a faint glow further in. It's a little bit hard, like further into the temple. It's a little bit hard to make out at first, but it's like a very faint glow.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the torch from Alien if it's still lit. And I will.
It should
Walk
still be
over-
on the ground. As you turn around, Neri, you hear sand shifting.
Oh, I'll jump on a rock.
And as you
To try and like, I'm worried that something's sensing my vibrations or something.
looking again at the where you were standing,
Yes.
the fish skeleton is shifting and twitching slightly, and is like it looks like it's trying to stand up on what used to be its fins. And then deep within the bones, you hear a rattling, almost growling, grating sound.
I kind of.
And I'm going to do...
Is Leah back there with Syria as he moved forwards?
I would have moved forwards because I would sort of move towards the temple. That's kind of all I'm.
Yeah, I kind of wave at him and like, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Siri, Leo, please give me a perception check.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
I'm on high alert.
As Neri says get back, you hear that same rattling bone sound and a deep grating growl once again. Just as you turn, you get a flicker of what looks like daylight, like in the periphery. And you can see through, like from where you're standing, through the temple, like over here, this daylight.
Oh.
Well, light coming in from outside, not daylight, it's night outside. The people are still in the tavern. You would notice that the stars of Nyx are lighting up. And
Well, me and Drozen are not in the tavern, though.
yeah, sorry, no, you're outside, so you would definitely see the lights of Nyx starting to glow. And since there's now a gigantic hole in the roof of the tavern, Ether, you will also be able to see this. It's not very easy. It's not something you can miss.
Huh. Lights. The gods are angry. You must make a sacrifice to Eros.
And next to you, Siri and Leo, the bones of this huge dead fish-like creature moves around, like twitching and groaning, and like the grating sound of bone on bone, and then turns with an enormous maw just looking at you.
Yeah, she will
So-
basically just cast Shatter or Hellish Rebuke as like a reflex at this point.
So, a hellish rebuke is a reaction
Yes.
Yeah,
to
so
make.
so
and you get them.
shatter it is because she's like dead things. So I needed to make a con save.
Okay then. It's
Considering the fact that shatter is a loud bang,
yes, you would
Mm-hmm.
absolutely hear this one.
everyone would hear this.
Yes.
Victor and Trozan
Yes.
Rosa might have some trouble getting down that fucking ladder, but
That's why
He's
I'm
not
outside. 'Cause
getting
I'm
down
not
is
going down the
easy.
ladder.
Getting up is harder. But yeah,
I mean,
E2 will jump down.
What was the con save, by the way?
12.
Yeah, it fails.
Yeah. And I also need everyone inside to make a con save. Because this is loud and you're in a cavern with rocks. It echoes.
gee. Nope. Yay!
Siri and Leo, you are both deafened for a minute.
My con saves +3 as well, so it's.
Yeah, no.
it's good.
So yeah, with the 16 you're fine. Your ears are ringing, but you can still hear. Siri and Leo, you were right next to this, and its sound just bounced off and hit you, and your ears are ringing so much that you can't hear anything else. It's gonna take at least a minute for it to clear out.
Fair enough.
How much damage did that do to the fish skeleton?
9.
Doesn't it say 10?
Oh no, 10. Sorry.
Yeah, it basically everything except the maw just flies everywhere, and the maw just thunk down on the ground, still like. But it's now a giant toothy fish maw just right there. Everything else is just splinters everywhere.
And she will just shout because she has no perception of how
Yeah.
loud she is. She's like, fuck! That hurts!
Neri. You have another fish skeleton right in front of you. What do you want to do?
These are the types of fish I like.
Give me a nature check.
What?
See if you even recognize this kind of skeleton.
I probably don't spells. La la. No, not spells. What am I doing? Nature. Woo!
Yes.
I'm good at nature. Hopefully. No, I'm not. Never mind.
You have never seen bones like this in your life. It is clearly not a saltwater fish, but it's way too big for this river.
Yes, I am going to.
And because all of you rolled above an 18, that's why you were like, I gave you a surprise round on them.
Yes, I will cast. I will be a good druid and cast Moonbeam.
Nice.
This here. This one here. I don't know how to. There we go. Woo!
Yep.
This one
So
here.
you have the tab called AoE.
Yes,
Moonbeam
I
is
know.
like what, 10 feet?
5
radius?
feet.
Yeah,
5.
5 feet radius.
Radiant circle. Sometimes you have to do it like 2 or 3 times in order to actually get it to spawn in. There we go. There you go. That's
Radiant.
your.
Circle. What? Oh.
Yeah, hold on.
I was doing it! It's fine.
There we go.
Yes, there we
Yep.
go.
So that is another con save, if I don't remember completely wrong. Because that's when my partner and Terrace play druids, that's their favorite thing to stack. That's
Yes, it's a con.
Yeah, 16.
Can you be affected by multiple moonbeams at the same time?
If you're two, yeah, you can, because 2 different druids casting it. It depends on their order, because it's the start of. Yeah, you would. At least I rule it that way. I'm not sure if it's raw, but yeah. So how much?
Moonbeam is start of turn of
I
enemy's
don't
turn.
think the moonbeam does damage when it's placed on the gnome, does it?
that
It's when
really
it
depends on
starts
the
its
DM.
turn there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are DMs
But,
who
yeah.
say it's when it's placed and on the start of that turn, and there's some DMs who say it's just as the thing says on the start of that turn they take damage.
I usually rule it like depending on combat order and how patient my players are. Either they take damage immediately if it's like a really long combat list, and not take damage on their turn, or if it's like 3 or 4 tokens in the combat list, they will take damage on their turn and not at the start or immediately. So it
So is it damage or
yeah, it rolled a
half
16.
damage?
Yeah, half that.
No, that'll be half damage because
Yep.
it serves the 16.
Yep. So at the start of its turn, it will take
5 radiant.
5 radiant damage.
Can I run back to the ladder?
Yeah, absolutely. You're out of melee range.
Yeah. So yeah, I run back as I cast this big shining beam of moonlight.
Yep. Leo.
Get back! I just shout like.
Yeah, you're.
Judging.
You can't hear for shit. There are bells and whistles going off in your head right now, because something was very loud. And yep,
I'm gonna swing at it.
absolutely. It's a stationary mow on the ground. The AC is not very high. That'll do it. Yeah.
Outrageous.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
I just want to like pummel my hilt like into like what's left of the skeleton more and
Yeah.
just like shatter it.
Yeah, it falls into pieces with that hit. Because you just doubled the hit points it had left. And it first cracks along the middle of the skull and then just falls into dust and shattered pieces.
I just turn back to Sierra and say, "See, don't worry. I've dealt with this thing before."
What?
What?
Itu, you said you were coming down the ladder.
Well, I heard sounds.
Yeah.
Then I heard sounds of fighting. So yeah, E2 just jumps down the ladder.
Yeah,
Jumps down
Like, how far is it down?
40 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that ladder slide if you want.
We're just doing Dark Souls ladder slide.
Yes.
On top of Neri.
Well, if he's standing there, it's his fault.
And yeah, looking around, you manage to see Leo destroying the last of what is basically a maw going jam, 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 jam. And a skeleton in a spotlight of moonlight.
Hmm.
Ready
Should
to dance.
Please place down my token so we can measure properly.
Yes. Here we go. Hello.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm there. That's a bit.
The ladder.
No, I had to move it for it to show up.
Okay. So that is 50 feet to the. Wait. This one is gone, isn't he?
Yeah, that one's dead.
Yeah. So.
This one is a pile of bone meal at this point.
How much movement do I have?
I'm gonna say if your full movement, because I don't count falling as part of your movement. Like, I don't understand why you would do that.
Yeah. Technically speaking, it wasn't falling.
Well, you're sliding down, so I don't count that as actually being. Well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a good 35 feet. And then I have this harpoon on
A rope.
Like, are these fish skeletons?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. Like,
Proper use of harpoon.
exactly, proper use of harpoon. I'm going to throw the crystal harpoon.
Nice.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The roll. That's a 7.
You missed with harpoon?
This is the first time
Yeah.
I've missed with the harpoon and I have nothing that I
This is
can
the session we
use
die.
in order to roll this.
It is declared. This is the session we die. He missed with harpoon. We're dead.
Yes, roll that.
Yeah, you see the
Place the test.
harpoon just go
Just
in.
go straight to his ribcage.
Yeah,
Missing
exactly.
everything. Which is to be expected with skeletons.
Yeah. And it just turns its head and just looks.
So at this point there is a rope to his chest.
Yes. I mean, you can use your.
As a bonus action, can I pull the harpoon back and try to do improvised weapon damage?
Sure, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Okay, so just
Improvised weapon attack. Yes.
I'm not sure I'm proficient with improvised weapons, so I think it's a straight strength.
If you want to do an athletics, I'll allow that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's normal weapon attack. That's a 13.
And I do believe a 13 will actually hit, but just
Okay.
meet to beat.
So improvised weapon is just straight up D4.
I think so.
Just 1D4.
1d4 plus your strength, I think.
Well,
What's my
he's not
strength?
proficient.
Let me double check that. I do. Yeah,
Because I'm
that's if you're proficient. Yeah.
Is
So
the harpoon on a chain?
no, it's on a rope.
Oh, has it set on fire, the rope?
No,
No.
and do not set it on fire.
No, but the
I will
harpoon
kill you
has.
for trying to harm the harpoon.
So the harpoon has. I'm not sure what it's called in English, but it's basically straight like this, and then it has a hook on the way back. So you
Barb.
basically hook the rib. Barb, yes. So you basically hook a rib on the way back, and that's what causes the damage.
Plus,
Okay, so just-
Moonbeam is not fire, it's radiant. So,
It still
Yeah.
burns.
It's technically speaking not yet radiant damage.
Yeah. So
It will only be in a few levels when Adana says it is.
Yeah, the harpoon does not do radiant damage, but there's a moonbeam waiting to just cause damage.
Yeah.
You hook a rib and then chip the rib, doing a 1d4 damage. Oh, nice! 4 damage. And
Can I, like, because I'm hooking a whip, put him... I would put him out of the moonbeam like that? Would it pull him closer? Would
not...
it just be it cuts into a whip a bit and then just lets loose and goes back to my hand?
Yeah, it basically hooks the rib for a moment and then pulls a chip out of it.
Yeah.
As it comes flying back to you. And then it is its turn, and you see it start like sizzling around it from the moonbeam as it takes an additional 5 radiant damage. And it's looking really bad. Like, it didn't look good to start with, but it's not liking life right now. And this is where we roll initiative. For those who are down here. Ether, from where you're standing, let me see if you can actually get a clear view. You can
I
also...
only have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, but you can see that there is some light that comes in along the river that seems to be coming from outside.
Initiative?
by the way, would we that are outside be rolling as well? Because we heard the shatter.
Yeah.
Right.
Great initiative for E2. I've been rolling like shit this session and the last session.
So I'm gonna remove the Cerberus because they are dead.
Ooh,
You need to fix
That's
your weighted
20.
dice, San.
And
Like, I'm pretty sure I left my weighted die into my side pocket.
that explains it. So.
And now I cannot find the alt code for it.
Damn, I wasted my joke when I was muted.
Oh no.
Then you
I was
should.
like,
Yeah.
So that's
Like-
why he's like that, because he's got his
Lilith,
pocket.
it is your job to notify people when they are muted.
I wasn't looking on Discord. I was looking on the map, so I'm excused. It's not my job. My job is making sure bad jokes are made and ducks. A lot of ducks.
Ducks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Quack,
Wah,
quack.
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
not getting
that
paid enough for.
duck.
Yeah, I'm the duck master.
That one, yes. Victor and Rosan, please give me a perception check.
Alright.
Oh, that's a great initiative.
16. My passive is 19, but 16.
Let's go with your passive then.
Ah.
What's your
Roll
passive,
five.
Rosan?
My passive is
It's on the
don't
left
know.
under your saves.
14. 15.
Oh, there. Sorry, 21.
Oh.
21?
Your passive perception?
Because I've got the observant feat.
Yeah,
of course.
that's true.
Ah.
Yeah. So, both Victor and especially Drosan, when that shatter went off, it came from two directions. Like the sound came up towards you from two directions. One was the tavern, and one came from the other side of the village. But it was, Drosan, you noticed that it was more quiet on the other side. The sound was very close from the tavern, and then like a soft echo from the other side of the village.
Okay. Is Victor still up here with me?
I am basically by the door. I was starting to walk over there.
Okay. I'll just call over to Victor. I hear it over there, and I kind of points to the direction where, as you described, Joe.
Yeah.
On the other side of the village. There may be another
there's
entrance.
two. Yeah. But I think I'll go down since we know where they are. Or do you want me to?
Well, actually, to be fair, I have no idea that actually there is a ladder at this point because I haven't even been in the tavern.
Yeah.
So
Technically,
I
me
guess
neither. So.
what I would do is I would probably go with Victor into the tavern and see a ladder, and then realizing I can't get down this ladder, I'm going to then go to where I heard the other noise from to try and find the other entrance.
Absolutely. During what's happening, like below, you manage to. I mean, you're a centaur. You move pretty fast if you want to. And I think your speed is like 40 feet, something like that.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So you could. Yeah, with a dash, you could easily find. It's not on the map right now, but just outside. So if we look at the abandoned village where you would be at, so from the well where you were standing, the sound would have. Give me the select tool. The sound would have come from over here, and as you approach that area, you see what looks like a small cliff face that has a door that has fallen out, and a rather steep incline inwards. but it ends at what looks like a small creek or, well, a big creek or a small river on the ground. You can also see the crumbling pillars and walls of a temple.
Okay.
It's gonna take
so-
some, finagling to get down without rolling down, but you could probably do it.
Just a
Okay.
goof.
I was gonna say, do you want me to roll any dex saves or anything?
Yeah. Dex save for getting down without actually face planting.
Oh yeah.
I'm
17.
jumping down the ladder, by the way.
Okay.
You're a fucking monk. You can. Wait, do you already have feather fall, slow fall, or whatever it's called?
Slow fall. But
Not
basically, what I
now,
want to do
dear.
is kind of grab the edge and just swing myself in,
Okay.
so I fall forwards.
Choose one.
Give me an acrobatics check for that one, Victor.
Just imagine that. You guys can hold up little signs. 10, 10.
17.
Yeah, you, both of you managed to get down without too much trouble. Drozan, you feel like your front hooves start giving into the sand, but you manage to straighten yourself out. Victor, you swing down, and you can feel like the last of the stone in the hole just brushing over your hair, but you clear
Yeah.
it without too much issue and
Right.
land in the sand. And yeah, Drozan, it is very dim light for you down here. It is hard.
Aren't you rolling falling damage?
Oh yeah, I thought you were doing that. No, so yeah, that would be. I have.
If you got all sixes, you'd manage to do damage.
Is 1d6
Yep.
per 10 feet. So
yeah,
Before
but
the-
So you need to do at least 21 damage in order for him to actually take damage.
you need more than 21 damage. You need more than
Which
21
means
damage.
3 6s and a 5 at minimum for 1 point
Yes.
of damage.
Yeah. I fall from. At the
That's
end of a fall.
monk. Like, we aren't even at the level yet where he's just going to stun everything.
But yeah, so
That's how you kill dragons. You stun them.
is it? If I remember right, it's 1d6 per 10 feet after like 20 feet or something like that.
No.
No,
For
it's
every
1d6 from you start falling. So
Okay.
it should be
If-
4d6.
Yeah,
for
4d6.
40 feet.
I have a DM friend who rules it being a 1d8 10 for some reason.
Hmm.
But it's just 1d6. He just likes to mix it 1d10 because he thinks fall damage from the third.
It doesn't hurt that much, especially if you're a monk and know how to land.
I know, it's just something he does to
Yeah.
change things up a bit.
But yeah, 40. Well, yeah, 46 falling damage. Where's my dice? There's my die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
13.
3, 4.
Yeah, I land 3-point landing
And
after a flip, kind of.
yeah, and you feel like like that shiver you can get when you land weirdly. I'm not
Yep.
sure how much, if you can negate anything, but that's 13 points of falling damage.
I can
As is-
remove 20.
So
As a reaction.
the white sand flies everywhere around you as time almost seems to pause for a moment for you.
Come on, you got it, Fitz. You got to do your like superhero landing. You know that one,
Yeah,
fist
the-
in the ground and the knee.
That's a 3-point landing. I basically
Yeah.
do a backflip, like to avoid the stone in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I do a backflip and then I land and I do 3-point landing.
Yeah.
Face down in the
Nice.
Oh, is that what
ground.
you mean by 3-point landing? Sorry.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
Face
that's
down.
a hero
Okay.
landing.
and then
Oh, right.
sand goes everywhere. And looking up, you see that there is one now smoldering fish skeleton standing facing Ethu, and a pile of bone meal by Leo's feet. And
Cool.
yeah, let's. Why are you not cooperating with me, Sirenscape? Can we please get some combat music? Come on. There we go.
When I came in and I realized it was dim light, can I, before I go into initiative, can I cast a light cantrip on my mace to grant me 20 feet of light?
Absolutely, yes.
Cool. Okay.
As you do, you see a half-deformed giant fish skeleton standing there looking at you. It seems to only have the bones of one back flipper that it's slightly leaning on, as well as its tail. And its head is missing the lower jaw, but the top jaw has a lot of very sharp teeth in it. And since did I add this guy? Are you in? No, you were not in the combat tracker. Why are you not in the combat tracker? No, you're in the combat tracker.
Even sure what the combat tracker is.
Barley's down here too.
Yes.
Oh yes, he's on my shoulder. He's always been on my shoulder.
Barley just went as you slid down the ladder.
Like from a cartoon, he just like pauses and is like, oh.
I mean, he can fly, so he won't take any falling damage.
He can fly?
Yeah, he can fly.
The hell kind of dog is he?
It's based on a homunculus.
He's a flaming dog.
But he's still on E3's shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes.
So can he breathe fire on my weapons for me?
I'm gonna say yes, but they're gonna be very uncomfortable to hold. And it's gonna be a distinct smell of burnt hair.
I'll keep it in mind for later.
Did you roll initiative
fly.
for Barley?
I did not.
Or would
plus
he
two.
go directly after you?
That should be a 8. No. Yes. No, that's right. That's correct.
8. So he's just before Drosan in initiative. And we are in initiative. Leo, you're first. You have just pulverized this skeleton the moment Victor joins you. You can't hear this at all.
Can I see anything either?
There's my
Yes.
torch on the ground.
There's a torch
somewhere,
on the
I think.
ground, so you can see with the help of that. So you can see, I think it's 20 feet bright light and then another 20 feet of dim light from the torch. So
And he has it, right?
it's
I don't have it. It's on the ground.
it's right here.
Okay, so
So let me put down an AoE thing to tell you exactly how far you can see. Shape, I'm gonna make it a circle, and no, I don't want it 20 feet, I want... Go away. And I want it to be 40 feet, and I want it to be... I want it to be... Let's make it psychic, because none of you actually use psychic damage. So... This is what you can see.
okay. I can't see much. I'm gonna follow this wall. I'm gonna. Probably should just.
Barley gives off about 5 feet of light.
That's not good to me. 10 feet to there, and then I'm gonna follow it for another 20 feet.
Yep.
roughly.
So
Somewhere there.
why is it not updating on my end?
To there.
I'm gonna reload my page real quick. And I'm gonna zoom this one out a little bit because it wasn't showing up on my end. Anything else you want to do on your turn? You still have action and bonus action.
Yeah, let me just check something.
Wait, what the hell did you just see? What's with that massive
That's
AoE?
That's the torch.
yeah, that's the light of the torch. So for those who don't have dark vision, that's how far they can see from the torch.
Why can I not see it on the actual map?
Because I don't have a torch token.
Because I can see the moonbeam AoE just fine, but there we go. You just have to refresh everything again.
Yeah,
Because
it's
fucking.
above VTT is having a stroke today, I think.
So can you make a second one centered on me once I draw my great axe?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Actually, no, wait. Light's different than that.
And as a
Moment.
bonus action, I'm gonna look at my prayer beads and go, I don't think any of these make light. Oh, I'll work it out another day.
Those aren't actual. Like, you would know if you actually cast a spell with it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would know. If you were paying attention, you'd know. But yeah, as soon as you reach this edge, Leo, you see a very, very faint light further in. It's moving as if it's candlelight.
Yes.
Okay, I might as well dash then and move more towards it.
You would have to move around this bit because it is or jump over the pillar.
Let's go around. It's too dark for that.
Yeah, you can't see what's beyond the pillar.
So I can go to there.
Yeah.
As
so,
I'm like shuffling around.
Yeah, you can now see from beyond this pillar right here what looks like a collection of candles around a statue. The statue is absolutely covered in what looks like spider webs.
Okay, I assume I can't see a face from the back.
No, you cannot. But there is a very, very faint candlelight. And further on, there's a little bit stronger candlelight, like right there.
Okay, does it light up the whole area so I can see the whole area or not?
It's dim light, so I'm going to make a little bit of a. So it's about 10 feet of dim light.
Poison.
Because it's very, very faint. So we are going to do. Let's make it lightning circle.
Yes, that makes more sense than the fucking poison.
It's psychic damage.
Psychic, even worse.
So I'm gonna make.
Did you not use default?
So.
What even is default?
Acid.
Default is acid?
Yes.
Why?
So, I don't know. So. I'm gonna reveal a little bit more from this. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. And there you go. No, wait, you can't see that. So we're gonna hide this. And I'm gonna hide that from Leo.
Okay. That's my turn.
Yep.
I use my action to dash.
Next up is Victor.
Right, so I assume I see the skeleton in a pillar of holy light or whatever.
Yep. It's smoldering
Does
and
it
looking.
seem like the light? Yeah, it looks like it's dangerous light, right?
Yes. It's actively burning the skeleton.
I'm gonna here, and I'm gonna throw 2 darts, I guess.
Yep.
Or 1 dart, I guess. Comes. Oh, that's bad. 10.
That unfortunately does not hit. You see your dart just go through bits of the skeleton that has been burned off by the light. Maybe a lot more holes than there was previously.
I think I can cast 1 more as a bonus action, I think. No. Is it a light weapon?
Dart.
That, yeah. Should be, shouldn't it?
It's a finesse thrown.
Oh, it's finesse.
Simple. A simple weapon, but I don't know if it's...
No, it's not a
still
light
alive or
weapon.
not. Kinda weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the same thing with like scimitars, but you know. You know what? Screw it.
You can technically punch it.
Yeah, you can, but you will risk. You would have to put your make sure you don't, you know, step into the thing.
Or you could throw a fucking book at it, or literally anything.
What
Do you
now?
have a staff?
A
have a
You just
staff?
throw something at it.
A rock.
Pick up a book, throw it. It's bludgeoning damage. It's like
There are lots
why
of rocks.
should you go and punch something in the dangerous murder light? And you can literally just throw books at it. You don't even need a sling for it. Just a good old arm.
Can I kick a rock into its face?
Sure.
What would that be? Would that be... I don't know.
That'd be amazing.
Improvised weapon, most likely.
Improvise?
Because I like the idea, and because it's cool, and I am a proponent for rule of cool, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be an improvised weapon and you can use your proficiency for it, even if you don't have proficiency with improvised weapons.
Okay,
For
so that would
this
be...
one. Because I like the idea.
So that would be +6 then. I'll just roll a dart.
Yep.
But it...
No. The rock goes sailing past the spine of this fish. There's not a whole lot left
Yeah.
of the fish. To be fair, there's not a lot left.
Yeah. I'll just kind of swear to myself. And I'll... Because I move 15... I'll move 25 more feet over here. And that's my turn.
Yep. It is now the Skelly Bros' turn. So, how much damage does this thing get
For being get. Oh.
from starting its turn in the murder light?
Okay, I will roll for damage again.
2 tens. Let's go, murder light.
Okay, I was so confused. I was like, 0? Is that a thing?
Yes, that's a 10. Have you
The
never
10
seen a
now.
D10 before?
With a
What is
weird,
like
with a weird crackling, screechy sound, the skeleton shifts a little bit as if to move closer to Ethu before one by one the bones just crack apart and fall down in a pile again and start smoking because it's in a murder light.
Alright.
And no wait, I skipped Siri. Sorry.
It's okay. I was like, do I not have a turn? Have I used my turn to deafen everyone?
No, it's your turn, but you know, unless you kill this bro, it's gonna be the same effect. So, it's back up again.
So let's see. Everything is dead. Everyone is apparently down here. Leo said something, but she couldn't understand what he said.
No, because you can't hear anything.
And she remembers that he doesn't have dark vision and shouldn't be down here.
Also, you probably wouldn't know that Drozen's down here because I'm on
No.
the other side of the place.
Yeah, you can't see
So-
that far.
So she will go here, seeing where he went, most likely. And basically just like, go over here, take his hand and be like, I am very sorry, screaming.
It's okay, I can't hear you!
What?
I
Yeah,
just
that's-
point to the statue.
Yeah, she can't see from behind, so I don't think she has any clue what that thing is from behind.
There we go.
Oh.
And
If you're deaf, and can you even cast spells?
yeah, she doesn't need to hear it.
No, but can you say, because when you're deaf, you don't.
Oh, she's gonna be shouting the spells.
Ah, yeah.
Who needs shatter?
Let me check something real quick.
If you're deafened, aren't you like... No, wait, doesn't make sense. You wouldn't be immune to thunder if you're deaf.
No.
Well, it's in a silence, that's what it was. Right, ignore me,
Yeah.
please.
As you come up to Leo, you also see more of those flickering lights, like candles. And you notice movement further in. Let me reveal more of the area. And the flickering light seems to be lighting up what looks like rugs. Fine turquoise and aquamarine rugs and a reclining chair or a divan type thing.
Mm-hmm.
No one seems to be sitting there, but by the one of the broken pillars, you see someone sitting on one of the rugs.
It is, so casual.
But yeah, anything else you want to do on your turn? You've only used your movement, or did you dash up?
Yeah, I dashed.
Okay, so you have a bonus action left.
Does she look friendly?
She's just sitting there on the ground, not doing anything really. She's not
I
moving.
wish We're shouting at each other.
Yeah, and she looks confused.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that she's trying to say something, but you can't hear it.
Sorry,
Wait.
I can't hear you.
Do they see what colour her hair is?
Yes.
Yeah, but no one has told us about it.
Well, I can't see what colour her hair is.
No, Siri can see that it... No, wait, you can...
It's like candlelight
certain
everywhere.
colour.
Yeah,
around
it's
her, you can
candlelight
definitely see
everywhere. Yeah, Leo, you
I
can...
do.
In the candlelight, you can see it. It's
Oh,
shifting. Yeah, there are candles like right here and you just had to come.
I was assuming the pillow and statue would be blocking my view of her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would. You can see the lights, but you can't see her. Siri can see her just barely. Because there's a statue right there. But yeah, she has bright red hair.
And she's trying to speak to her, and she's like, I can't hear.
And she lifts her hands, and you see that they're chained together. And she just goes,
Oh, you need help.
No!
everyone in this cave just hears Siri saying that. It's an echo of help, help, help.
Yeah, she's not quiet.
And only... Right, it's only Victor who knows about the red-headed witch, right?
Him and Drosan.
Who doesn't, yeah.
Then it... Yeah, I'm gonna say that that would be the end of your turn, because have been a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Would I hear that, by the way?
Yes. Everyone would hear that she says, oh, you need help.
Okay.
Because it
Can
echoes.
I... Oh, no. Never mind. I'll just wait until it's my turn.
So my fanciful description of the skeleton happens now. It turns into a pile of bones under... a smoldering pile of bones under the death lights. And falls to the ground. Where is this guy? Victor, you would be able to see that from the... how far can you walk? It's going to... 20 feet. You see this skeleton slop through the water and haul itself up on the bank. It's another one of those that look like a warped version of a giant fish. And as it crawls up on the bank, it makes this hissing, grindy noise as its maw opens to reveal a lot of very sharp teeth.
Alright.
There, and Neri, you're up.
Okay. I am going to run there using 30 feet. I'm going to use the bonus action
Okay.
to turn into a giant turd, which is a coastal creature. Because I was looking up coastal animals.
Okay, a turtle?
A giant turd.
A turd.
Toad.
Oh,
Giant
toad!
toad.
I was like, are you trying to say
that's
turd,
exactly what I heard.
turtle, or toad? I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
toad.
sorry. Turd. Yeah, toad. Bubble and squeak.
Yes. Is there an actual thing for that? No, of course there's not. But yes, giant toad. There you go. Have
It is a large beast. So yeah, you can just use that.
Yeah.
Where should I put myself? I'll just throw myself back there. And I will do a... Can I jump as a... Would jumping be an action?
No, let me double check.
Because it says I can standing leap. The third's long jump is 20 feet, although that might be movement. But
With or without the running start. So if you use your movement to get there, which is 20 feet, you can jump 20 feet. It doesn't need a running start.
okay, so I will jump 20 feet into the water. Is it deep water? Oh well, this part.
For a large beast, that part of the water would come up to like your mouth.
Okay.
Like if you're a toad going yeet when you land, it covers up to your eyes.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just kind of blinking, doing that third thing where it's kind of halfway out the water.
Yeah.
And then as an action, I will dash.
Okay. So since you're in the water, you get a 40 feet.
Cool. Can I could just slip and slide down here?
Yeah.
Cool. So I just kind of shoot and I go flew like a water slide. And I end up here down the bank, but that's all I can do for now.
Yeah. Because you used your action, your bonus action, and your movement.
Yeah. So yeah, I just kind of stay in the water, just trying to make it look like I'm not there. It's just a big, literally bright pink turd.
Nice. Drozan, you're up.
I will. Okay, I have measured this, so I am approximately 15 foot away. Damn. Help me. Okay, so I'm going to first I'm going to use my spiritual weapon, and I'm going to cast it next to this skelly over here. Sorry, are you able to put that?
Yep.
Okay,
Give me a moment, and
Okay.
I will get you a flying sword to indicate where your spiritual weapon is. So,
Outrageous.
there we go.
Cool. All right. So yeah, he's gonna attack the skelly with the spiritual weapon. So I roll. Oh yeah, 24.
Nice. Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay, and that is for. Oh come on! Roll the 1. 5 damage.
You see your weapon slice into this skeleton and take off the flipper bones in one swift movement.
Okay, and then I'm going to fire my. No, I'm not actually. No. I'm going to charge in, and I'm going to attack with my mace, because I think that probably has a better effect on skeletons than arrows, I imagine. So.
Yep.
And I get. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
23.
that's nice. Yeah, that definitely hits. Yes.
And come on, yes, for 8 damage. I didn't roll a 1 this time for damage.
Wait, why the hell are you all the way at the back there?
Because he
'Cause I
came in the
came-
back way.
Because he can't.
Yeah.
I'm the backdoor man.
Because a centaur's worst nightmare is ladders.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So I just kind of go charging in after my sword, my called spiritual weapon, kind of sliced him. I'm gonna go charging in, kind of glump, galloping in, and just like smash his head with this mace.
Yep. As you make contact with the head, it just goes shunk off, and then all of the different skeletal pieces just into a pile of bones.
Very cool.
As it is dead.
Looking ahead of me, the kind of wall here, is this high? If you see the wall in front of me.
Yeah,
Proper.
it's about 10 feet.
Okay, so I'm not going to get up there in a hurry. So the rock's kind of like, I'm going to need to get there, aren't I? How do I ping? Yeah, there we go.
Yep, you would.
Okay.
Let me reveal more of the... You know what? I'm going to show you all of the map at this point. So this area right in front of you is half crumbling down. If you were a halfling or a gnome, you could probably creep through there, but they don't exist in Theros. But yeah, you can definitely jump this space right here without a problem.
Okay. Well, I've used my movement bonus action and action, so
Yep.
I'll have to wait till next turn.
Absolutely, it is...
In the meantime, can I just shout? Did I also hear Siri saying, "Oh, you need help"?
Yes.
Mind you, no, I wouldn't know who she's talking to, so I'll leave it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Like,
That's
no.
why I wait until it's my turn.
In the light of your mace, you see swimming through the river, suddenly something pop up on the bank.
Is it a giant toad?
It's not a giant toad, no. It is, on the other hand, a giant fish-like head that just flumps on top of the bank and then pulls itself up to stand upright on the bank. And then it is going to use its action to dash, which looks exceptionally weird. It's like one of those cartoon things when they put the rails in front of the train, except it's using its bones to do a similar thing, just to move forward. Like shambling
Creepy.
forward and stopping right here. And let me open that. And it's going to just pull back what looks like a flipper, flick it forward, and a piece of the flipper bone flies towards you.
Oh, damn. It's throwing ninja stars!
Hey, he's giving me the finger.
Literally.
Yeah, that's an 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
It basically flies past your head.
He's giving me the fish finger. Lovely.
And that's all it can do. No, wait! It can't attack. I used the dash action. Never mind. It didn't do that.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Let's say it did. Doesn't
Yeah.
hit me anyway.
No, it didn't hit anyway. It flicks forward. A piece of bone flies your head past your head. Ithu, you're up.
yes. So, I've heard sounds from inside.
Yep.
But there be enemies to face.
Yes, big fish skeletons.
Well, they're not that big, but yeah, that's a good 20 feet. So, I've had a bit of bad luck
Mhm.
with the harpoon.
Yep.
So I'm
Where's-
getting. Also, I would actually throw my great axe, but I'm getting one of my hand axes out and throwing them instead. First time I've used them.
Mhm.
Let's see how well Ether does.
Also, after Ether's turn, it's Barley's, because apparently they Combat Tracker decided to remove Barley.
That's a 20
That hits.
for 6 slashing damage. As I throw an
Nice.
axe at them.
Yeah, a bit of the shoulder and top flipper just flies away in a cascade of bones.
Fuck, I have Alex Claws too. Wait, that's only 10 feet.
And you can also see
Okay,
bits of rib just fall off.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I
Yep,
can do.
I mean, yeah, you did a pretty good chunk of damage, judging by how many
I only
pieces.
have. I need one more level in order to get 45 feet of movement.
Ah. Well, that skeleton is dead, and Barley, what do you want to do?
Barley's gonna fly off Ethu's shoulder, and he's going to fly 40 feet. He can fly 40 feet. And he's going to try and bite this bony fish.
Okay.
I
Barley
assume the
is
same.
Missing. Okay.
I assume the same roll, right? As the homunculus.
Yes.
So,
You also add 1d4 fire damage.
roll. D20 plus 4.
And I know you rolled the same as Drozan.
8. There's one before. Okay, I'll just roll a d20 and add 4 to it. That's a natural 1.
Yeah, Barley is very confused. Why is the big fish talking and walking and just what?
I can just imagine him on top of its head, bouncing up and down, going. "Wah,
Yeah.
wah, 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 wah."
It's like, I have bones! It's very cute, but it's also very confused.
It's a dog with a burn.
Several.
Trying to pull off one of its ribs, just.
Yeah, he's hanging off some kind of rig cage, and he's just like.
Yeah, it's not doing any damage at all. Leo, we're back at the top of the round. Leo, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of hold to his hands for a second and then sort of let go and tell her that it's okay, because I want to come round between the pillar and her.
What? Sorry, she can't hear. Just like, what?
He's gonna try and squeeze in there. And come to there.
Yep.
Now, I don't know whether he would look at the statue or he'd look at the woman, because he can now see the woman. Let's roll for it. Odd he looks at the woman first. Evens he looks at the statue first. I'll roll a d6.
Evens.
Evens, so he looks at the statue first. Okay,
Yep.
do I recognise what the statue is of?
Yes. It
Who is
is a hooded being. The hood is made out of very, very fine hairs, falling down around 6 horns protruding from the head. The creature itself was wearing a blindfold and very finely crafted jewelry around the head. You recognize this as a statue of Clothis, the goddess of destiny.
Okay.
Those creatures were good. They were trying to fucking kill the witch. What did you do, Ifu?
And then I'm gonna look over to the lady, the red hair. What is she?
She is sitting on the ground. Her red hair is matted and tangled, and you can see that the chain holding her hands together is also wrapped around the pillar behind her. She looks dirty and scratched. Like,
Can I roll an insight check to see if I think she's good?
sure, go ahead.
Anyone?
Where's my cat? Where's my D20? There it is. She looks like she's in need of help, but there's something distinctly off. You see what almost looks like a sinister version of mischievous across her features. And her smile does not reach her eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna move out a little bit, and I'm just gonna shout. Come here. Who are you, and why are you here?
Oh. And she will hold up her hands and just wave you closer.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that.
She's gonna shake the shackles again.
I'm gonna turn back to Siri and try and wave her attention over, because this isn't a decision I'm gonna make after the insight I rolled.
Yep.
And I'm going to hold. Well, if I still have an action, I will hold I will hold the dodge action.
Yep, you can take the dodge action. Absolutely.
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 Words. Victor, your turn.
I'm gonna run inside.
Yep.
Actually, I'll probably be a bit closer than that.
First gonna run here. And I kind of look at Siri and say, "Who needs help?
What?
Who needs help?"
Does she understand him at all?
Give me a charisma check.
Charisma check.
No, insight from Siri, charisma from Victor.
Okay, insight from.
Just straight charisma.
Yeah, just straight charisma.
13.
No, Victor, you have no. She can't understand you.
Just shaking her. Who needs?
And all Leo sees is basically Victor shaking Sarah, and she's like, what?
But since he realizes she can't hear, and he looks around. I assume I see the lady and Leo.
Yep, absolutely.
I will. Dash. To here, I guess. I kind of look at Leo, and I point at the lady, and I do this.
Do what?
Kind of like just waving my hand like this. No. And I kind of look at the lady and says, I assume you're the witch.
Oh, you can hear. How nice. Yes, I have been called a witch.
Burn the bitch.
You look like you're in a pickle.
That's one way to phrase it, I guess. Now, are you going to release me? Or just stand there?
I don't think so. You see, your dead friends up top told me about you, so I feel like it's not the best thing to do.
Shame. I also assume you found my dogs.
Oh, so they were bad dogs. Yes. Okay.
Yes, they
Bad dog.
were taken care of. We sent them off to an orphanage and had them neutered and all that stuff.
Shame that they were oh so good pets.
Sure.
Oh well. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm just gonna basically wait and just see what's gonna happen, basically.
Okay.
And I want to sort of talk to the others, so I'm basically waiting until everyone's gathering.
Yep. Siri.
Confused because Victor is shouting at her, shaking. Leo is gesturing for her to come. She can't hear shit. She's basically just walking over, like, trying to get her hearing back. And she's shouting like, "Are we supposed to help her?"
She nods vigorously.
I'm shaking my head.
She will just stare at the woman like, why you're ashamed, kind of.
Yeah, but you can see Victor shaking his head profusely. I'm doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything you want to do on your turn? Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Just trying to get her hearing back at this point.
That guy's dead. Then it is this skeleton's turn. Let's make sure we actually get to see. It is that no one saw that, I hope. This skeleton is not very happy about a puppy thing. It has no brain. It doesn't.
Eat it, kill it, stab it.
But it doesn't have a brain, so we shall see. It is going to attack the puppy.
Haha!
Because that's the last thing that tried to bite it. Because it doesn't have a brain, it has 0 intelligence. It's dumb. Let's see. 12.
Oh, it misses.
Oh.
You see it basically like try to stab with bone. Try to stab the barley, but it can't, like, weird angle. It can't hit.
It's like every time it rotates, it's like,
Yeah.
just goes around with it.
And
This fish chasing its own tail, trying to bite this
yes,
small
basically.
living.
Nettie, it's your turn.
Oh god.
You are a toad.
I am a turd. Yes, I kind of just explode out of.
I don't understand why toads don't get a mlem attack.
Mlem.
Yeah, mlem.
Yeah.
But no,
Mlem.
they don't.
What's a M attack? Well, tongue attack.
Yes.
Yeah, mlem.
Mlem.
Or get. Yes.
Mlem.
Yes. Well,
Frogs in Japan say.
get my D20 out.
Okay.
And I roll.
So
As
your
I-
bite attack is a
Biting.
+4.
Yes. A 19.
Nice. That definitely hits.
And I die.
Yes, that
I.
definitely hits.
That is. Ooh. I've never used these before, so I'm very excited. So, what? Okay, yeah. I'll roll a d10.
Ooh.
I got an 8. So
Yeah.
+2 is 10 bludgeoning, and obviously it's not going to take any poison, is it? So
No, it doesn't take any poison, but as your mouth just closes around it, you feel it breaking apart. And you also feel heat against your lips, because there's a puppy right there. As the skeleton breaks apart under your bite, Barley is just like...
Arr, arr.
have I got it in its mouth? In my mouth?
No, it's like you chomp down on the skeleton, and Barley is like pressed against your lip because it's holding on to the rib. It's like me.
Oh, what, like Lady and the Tramp
Yes,
kissing the
yes,
spaghetti?
basically the kissing scene. So Barley's like snoot to snoot with the toad.
I just kind of like I growl, gonna shit my as well, and I'm gonna take half the fish into the water with me and leave the rest of the bones for Barley as I just kind of vanish into the water. Well, I spit the bones out, and I'm gonna move. Actually, at first, I'm going to move this as a bonus action here. 60 feet, just in case I need it. I doubt I will, but I move it there, and I will end up here. So I just
Nice.
water slide down and
Nice.
start making my way. Because do I see this? Well, I'm just making sure there's no more. Yeah, I'm just going down and making sure there's no more skeletons.
I mean, you have 30 feet of dark vision. You don't see any more. Like, you see bits and pieces of skeletons on, like, at the bottom, but they're not moving. They're just bits and pieces.
Yeah. Every time I go past one, I just use one of my legs to poof.
Yeah.
I'm multitasking and moving whilst kicking stuff on my leg. Like, die, skeletons, die!
But as far as you can see, there's no more moving. Let me double check that actually. So no, as far as you can see, there's no more skeletons. Which leads us to Drozen.
Yoki. So I have a skelly in front of me,
Yep. Let me
blocking my path.
move over there. Yes. Yep, it is blocking your path.
Mhm. So I'm going to charge in, I guess. Like so.
Yep.
And strike with my mace.
Sure, go ahead.
Or 9.
It sees you coming, and just in time, it just moves, tilts slightly, with a rattling of bones.
Okay. Bonus action. What can I do?
You can move your spiritual weapon if you want.
Is it still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just a minute. I thought that was one round.
It has just been 1 round.
Yeah, it's technically in D&D terms, it has been 6 seconds.
Oh, I thought you meant like just 1 round of the turn order. Okay, fine.
No.
Brilliant.
You get 10 rounds
okay.
with the spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's so much better.
Which also means that Leo and Siri are deaf for 10 rounds.
Yay! Okay. So I will strike it. No, I mean, sorry, not yay for you guys, but yay for my weapon. I'll strike with the spiritual weapon then.
Yep.
Let me roll it. And I get. Come on, another nat 1.
Ouch! Yeah, once again, it seems to shamble out of the way, like twisting and turning, becoming more of a heap of bones than an actual fish skeleton.
Okay.
Barley, you're up.
He's going to use his action to have lunch.
Okay. So it's basically because fish are basically cartilage. It goes.
He's just jumping on a penny.
Yeah, it breaks apart pretty easily, and it's a little bit of smoke around the bones.
He will, however, as a reaction, if Ethu comes closer to him, he will walk away to protect his bone.
Yep.
A small dog with this massive rib burn, just like.
I see this, like, you know that video of the dachshund with the like big stick, just
Yeah.
So yeah, it is this guy's turn, and
We're still alive. Damn.
yeah, unfortunately, 2 nat 1s does not make anyone happy. It is. Which one is going to attack? It's going to attack the spiritual weapon because it's dumb as bloody rock.
Dumb as fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A fish without a
Dumb as
brain.
fish bone.
Yeah, it's a fish without a brain. So, and you see it like swipe up with a club of bones, try to hit the spiritual weapon. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's a 6 to hit.
Does the spiritual weapon share my armor class?
It doesn't have armor class.
It's
Nor
spiritual.
So what is it? It just misses automatically then?
Basically.
There's nothing to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
fine,
just
yeah,
misses.
Cool.
I mean, it would probably miss anyway because it's a 6. And it just rattles a little bit where it stands. As we move
Yeah.
over to Itu.
So, how well can I look inside the building?
From where you're standing, you can clearly see Siri and partially see Leo.
Okay, let this just walk in.
Yep. After
And,
you step in, you also see Victor and the lady chained to the pillar.
What does it look like the others are doing to the lady?
Waiting. Leo is basically like dodge action. Victor looks he's like nah, no. And Siri would basically look like
Just trying to
yeah.
get
He
her
lost
here. And
her.
she's like,
Very confused, looking around for Mama Goat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. And we're back at the top of the round again with Leo.
Just gonna look at Victor. No idea what you're saying, but look at the statue. It's God of Destiny. We should probably free her. It's probably a good thing.
No.
what?
I point at the lady. Like she will kill you. And then I point at the lady again. She will kill you. And point at Siri. She will kill me.
She
Do
will
you
the-
understand?
Give me a
Ah.
charisma check.
I was gonna say, I guess, but
Charisma check from Victor and insight from Leo.
Hey.
Finally.
I mean, I'm doing
Yeah.
it very clearly.
Yes.
Like,
Yep. Leo, you understand that she's bad news. Do not free her at all. She's going to kill all of you.
Okay, if you say so, I'm gonna look around. And then I'll
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's pretty
go look
bright
around.
where you're at right now, because of the candles, and you see that there are a bunch of rugs and really nice cushions and stuff around this area. Someone was clearly making themselves at home here.
I'm just looking for any other people that might be hiding.
Yeah. From where you're standing right now, you can't see anyone.
Okay.
Victor.
let's see. I was supposed to destroy her. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm going to just sort of try and pray and say, Atreus, if you have any guidance regarding this lady, Any input would be appreciated.
My buddy.
Come on, bestie. Come be a bro.
You hear a weird staticky noise,
Okay.
but that's it.
It's bad connection right now.
Yeah. Looking around you, do you see more of that spiderweb kind of threads all over the place?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Ethu. Hey, is there any more undead?
I will
Or-
look care.
Giant turd.
The only thing
Oh,
I
yeah.
care about is she is an enemy or not.
Yeah.
She's a witch.
Victor, you would also see like a toad sticking out of the water. A pink toad, a violently pink toad.
Eros has nothing against witches.
I mean, it's not
She's-
very fair in battle, are they?
Well, she seems to be an enemy of Heliod. Which is the only reason I haven't killed her yet.
You can see E2 trying to think things through. Like, no one likes Heliod. Heliod is one of the good guys.
Vic-
Eros is closely aligned with Heliod.
Victor,
I don't think they like each other at all.
Actually, he is. Like, Heliod stands for justice. Eros fights for justice.
yeah, they're not actively hostile towards each other, but they're not best buddies either.
Oh, no one is best buddies with Heliod.
No, but like, Eros is, unless he does something, he just goes meh.
I think of Heliod when I think of Homelander. The boys.
But Victor, do you have your back to the lady?
I
He's
wouldn't say
talking to.
back because I'm trying to keep her in my peripheral at all times.
Yep.
So I would technically be sort of like
Sideways?
probably go like here while
My
talking
back,
to him.
my back would definitely be.
Yep.
But I'm trying to like keep her in my peripheral while
Absolutely. Yep.
looking. So she might find an opportunity. I don't know, but I'm very observant. Literally,
Yes.
since I got observant feet.
Yep.
So I'm keeping an eye on her.
Yep. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Siri, you're up.
She most likely got the not kill. She kill everyone.
Yep.
So she will just stare at the woman, trying to be like looking back and forth between the statue and her.
Mhm.
Trying to see if there's any connection.
Give me an insight check.
24?
With a 24, you see that this woman has similar jewelry hanging, like in the matted hair and the knotted bits. You see that there's a little bit left of jewelry. Most of it has been stripped off, but some of it is still there. The clothes she's wearing also pretty much resemble what the statue is wearing. And yeah, she looks like maybe, like with the 24, you get the distinct impression that she's trying to look like the statue.
I think she's trying to imitate the god. She's just screaming at this point.
Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Oh! I don't think it's a good idea to use shatter in a cave.
I used it. Not in close range.
Anything else you want to do in your on your turn?
She's just making sure the woman doesn't move.
Okay. As you're watching this woman, you see her narrow her eyes at you, and then roll her eyes, sigh, even though you can't hear it, but Victor, you can clearly hear her just going. And she stands up, the chain slides up against the pillar, and her hand seems to almost elongate, become slimmer and longer.
Heck.
As she stands there, the shackles just break. In the same moment as a pair of leathery wings protrude from her back, and horns just spiral up from her head, twisting back and curling to encompass like her ears.
Mommy,
She's a sex demon! She's a sex demon! She's a sex demon! She's a sex demon!
The red
Mommy, is
hair
that you?
becomes really, really long and just flows down to the floor.
Oh, damn.
And
That's better than a hack.
she still looks very like as pretty as she was before. She still looks like that, but now her skin is bright red. She has green eyes with the whites turning black, and on her head she has not just one pair but 3 pairs of horns twisting in the red hair. And as she opens her mouth to smile, you see row upon row of razor sharp teeth. And that's where we're gonna leave this session.